Welcome back to the Sneaky Leak podcast, everybody. I'm your girl, Elaina.
I'm your other host, Janelle.
And I'm your host, Henny.
And we're here on a very rainy afternoon. Post All-Star weekend. Exhausted.
Tired.
Tired. It's just us three today. No guests. So we're going to be recapping what a weekend it was.
Is there nuts in this?
Is there? From Chick-fil-A.
Is it just oatmeal?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
I think they usually have nuts in theirs. It's like a little bit.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Oh, no, that's not a nut. That was
Oh.
oatmeal. Okay.
But before we get started, as always, make sure you are following us and are subscribed to all of our social media platforms. That includes Instagram at Sneaky Leak Pod, YouTube, Sneaky Leak Pod. Don't forget, we are on Patreon now with a bunch of extended content, bonus episodes, fun stuff, recaps, just us. Make sure you check that out, Sneaky Leak Pod on Patreon, and make sure our audio platforms you guys are also listening to if you're not watching, Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Yes, sir.
I put no earrings on. That's how
Girl,
tired
same.
I
What is he
am.
trying to get?
He's
That is
got his
exactly
new
how tired I
squeaker, his Valentine's squeaker.
okay.
Look at
Oh, dang.
He's having
he
him a time over
loves
here.
squeakers, and like I have to fight with him because he likes to pull the plastic piece out and chew on it, and then he eats the plastic, and then he'll throw up in about 2 to 3 days. Literally, it's a whole thing.
Whole routine.
Literally, so that's why I don't even buy him new toys anymore because I'm like, you like to eat
ruin
the
them.
squeaker.
Yeah.
It's his favorite though, so someone bought him Valentine's toys.
Oh,
Isn't
got his
that
Valentine.
cute?
Very cute. Let's get into
Oh, you bringing it up here?
let's get into what are we wearing today before we get into this long weekend catch up. We got Henny back on the pod.
Hey.
Hey girl.
Hey, I have on the Asia ones. The only reason I put them back on is because it's the only thing that matched with my outfit.
You look really cute.
Thanks.
I feel like me and Janelle should have had our like Powerpuff outfits
I
on.
know.
And we
know, it could have been.
We could have did the headbands. We could have been the
damn.
cheetah girls.
I know
we
that's what
could've
we're
done
doing.
that. We never have a memo.
Me and Janelle are like,
Dead.
I wore these on Saturday when we activated with JD Sports, and let me tell y'all, this
Be
shoe
honest.
is so cute, guys. But like, if you do have it, size up because
Full
they
size?
are.
Or full size? Excuse me.
she said almost a whole
I
size.
could go up a full size probably.
Oh, shit.
If I mean, I guess I would try a half size first just to see, but at the least a half size because these are not comfortable. They're not like, and this is my size, you know.
Do you think they would be comfortable then if you did get a size that fit?
They would be
better?
more comfortable, yeah. But at the end of the day,
Is it just like your toe box that's uncomfortable?
it's the soles of my feet.
Oh.
It's the back, like even like where my ankles and stuff are. Like you could,
wow.
I probably could easily get a blister.
Interesting.
Oh, fuck.
My toes hurt too. Like it's like the whole shoe. It's the whole
I'm
shoe.
very curious because like usually like if a shoe feels too small, it's my toes. Like it's very rare like my
felt
whole
this
foot
everywhere.
hurt. You know,
Yeah.
it's usually like fuck my toes feel squeezed. Maybe I'll get a blister because it might be a little too tight in the
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
But like usually it's like my toe. Like I feel like it's rarely my whole foot.
Yeah, my soles only hurt if the shoe is just...
I will say though, I wore my 94 breads at the Jordan party over the weekend, and my feet were fucking killing me after that.
Oh,
And I don't know
really?
why. I was like, I've
Oh,
worn them
shit.
before.
You know what we didn't do this weekend? Get a shoe picture.
I know we didn't. We didn't do any TikTok content.
I didn't even think to do it. Yeah,
There was just, it was a lot. We'll get into it.
yeah. This little Powerpuff Girl velour suit. You know, nothing.
Miss Velour, Miss Juicy Couture,
I feel juicy.
the glasses. It's very Y2K.
Yes, I'm feeling like
love
a
it.
Y2K girl to that cheetah girl, Powerpuff
All the
girl.
accents.
You know, but that's really it. It's rainy outside. We didn't try hard today, but
Ooh, it is coming down in LA.
yeah. But what do you have on E?
I have on some cute little runners out of V5. I don't know if these are Merrill. I don't know what these are. I looked
It's
at
a
the box.
V2K.
V2, thank you.
Yeah.
There you go.
I got these from JD Sports for All-Star Weekend. We picked up some stuff since we were working with them. Wore them over the weekend. They were still out of the box. They're actually just a really comfy shoe. I actually got these in a 7.5 because they didn't have a 7. So they're a half size big, but they're like really cushiony. And these socks I have on are thick already. So it kind of how it goes with. And I think because I did half size up a little bit, us being on our feet on Saturday and stuff, it was fine. I have a little one-piece jumpsuit situation. I forgot what fucking brand it is. It's not Naked Wardrobe, but I want to say that. And then just a little Nike crop jacket. Love this jacket. It's a good one. If you ladies don't have it,
I have one.
it's
I got one for Christmas.
yeah. Little Lululemon headband. My little simple. I was exhausted, and then we're drinking cheese mosa today.
Cheese mosa.
Yes, we are.
Cheers, girl.
Janelle found an orange wine she likes.
I did.
A Muscat.
I don't remember what it was, but it was an
Some
orange
type
wine.
of Muscat. I can't wait till we actually get you a good one that like.
That was
you'll
good to
really
me.
like. No, I mean like cutesy good one. Like
Oh, is that not cute?
it looked cheap, but like, but you know I say that respectfully. You know I mean if show Elaina the picture of the bottle, she'll say the same thing.
Yeah. I'll show it to you
But
after.
but
Okay.
if it tastes good, it tastes good.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm
Janelle,
saying?
Not to say anything about your taste in alcohol,
Yeah.
because you don't drink.
I
Yeah.
only drink
Janelle loves
Stella.
Stella,
Rosa.
exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, that's
you know?
okay. That's why I say I want to get her a cutesy one that she's gonna like, kind of like how we have our cheese mosa. You know?
Yeah, because I feel like when you get into these like type of flavors, because I'm not a regular wine drinker of like
either.
reds and the whites, like
Yeah,
too
me
dry.
either.
Some white I can, but these like it's like the funkiness.
It's the natural space is completely different than the traditional wine space, and that's what's fun and cool about it. It's kind of like sneakers, you know what I mean? Like I feel like it aligns. A lot of people who are into natural wine are actually into sneakers. Like, believe it or not, it's weird. It kind of just aligns.
I feel like it's a new thing
yeah.
to be into.
Or like
too.
super into like cool music or whatever the
Yeah,
fuck,
it's a cool
fashion.
kids thing.
remote.
Yeah, it's a thing, you know.
Does anyone see the remote?
I have not. You know, I'm usually the one that's on it, but
Oh, actually, I think it was.
I just don't want the TV to like start making noise.
look, she got it.
Thank you.
Usually it's me.
I usually mute it. Sorry, everybody.
I just remember looking at it.
But what do you have on, Janelle?
So I have on my Crenshaw skate club.
those.
SBs. Wanted to just give a quick shout out to Toby because he did the Nike
Yes, he did.
Crenshaw market this weekend. So I saw him, got to highlight him as well, and yeah, just wanted to show him some love. Little scrunchy socks, Nike leggings, and a Leader's hoodie, Jamerson's brand, because on the back it says no more net 30s. And after working this weekend, I wish we didn't freaking have them.
Yeah.
Just sending invoices out all day today.
Can
so
we get paid
I'm like,
instantly?
dang.
I like that.
Let's
I like
abolish the net 30s and the net 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's just get paid.
I feel like the net 60s and 90s are absolutely
Yeah, no.
insane.
I've never had a net 90, but I'm on a
We need
net,
a net 10, nigga.
60. Yeah. They're not fun, but yeah, I'm.
Why it take so long
I'm
for
so
the money
tired.
to come? We gotta print it? Like, what's going on? Like, why we gotta wait all these days to get the money?
Well, so
Don't y'all got it?
I've heard that it's like, you know, the brand will send the money to the agency, then the agency still has to pay out for
Processing.
whatever, yeah, the processing, whatever activations they need to
Yeah.
pay for, and other invoices, whatever. So like that, those 30 days give them like the
a time
cushion.
window.
Yeah, you know,
That
but
makes sense.
Well, net 90 is insane.
you know, net 90 is ridiculous. 3
That should be
months.
illegal.
Yeah.
Hell no, I would never.
You already got put out your house by then.
right?
Like,
like, dang.
what am I do with this now?
What are you supposed to tell the landlord?
Yeah.
I'm on net 90, so
That's
I'll
crazy.
get back to you in 3 months.
Girl, eviction already done came. All that. They're all
Right?
that. No.
That's sick. That's honestly just the game of it now. Like, it's like, okay, maybe it's just because I'm tired, but you know, I've had a rough like few months. You know, just doing content in general. You know, like thank God for All-Star Weekend and getting some paid work and whatever. But like, it really makes you realize how much you really have to budget out your finances because you really never know when like the next like check is coming like that, which is, and then on top of like, yeah, you get like, you know, you're doing paid work now, but like you still have to wait
For
all
it,
that time
yeah.
just to get paid from that. Like, yeah, let's abolish net 30s, please.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's do a quick catch up. because we had a very long weekend. As you guys can see, that we're extra tired.
Yeah.
Super tired. I was surprised I had a voice this morning because the way yesterday, by the end of the day, like I had no voice. I was like,
So yeah, obviously All-Star Weekend this year was in Los Angeles, specifically in Inglewood at the new Intuit Dome, the Clippers Stadium, which is a really cool stadium that I got to like see when I went to the Harry Potter night for the Clippers game, and it's really cool. But yeah, a bunch of activations this weekend. Most of them are starting like Wednesday, Thursday?
like
Thursday?
Thursday,
Yeah.
I know there was a big Nike Jordan Converse dinner Wednesday night.
There
Yeah.
was a big dinner Wednesday night to bring in
All those
All-Star
influencers
Weekend.
that were like on their dime there.
Yeah.
Like, they were traveling
Most
on
of
the bus the
them.
whole
Seen a
weekend
few
and
people
stuff.
posting at the dinner, but it was my
Yeah.
birthday night.
Yeah.
It was. Oh
We
yeah,
had
let's
us
go
a
back
time.
there. It was Elena's birthday.
It was my birthday night.
And we had our own dinner, and it was really
did.
good. The food was so
Yeah,
freaking good.
we went to Gallery up on Sunset. Previously, the Den. I was really iffy because like it's semi newer and there weren't like a ton of reviews on it, but the aesthetic looked cute. The menu looked decent. So I was like, okay, I feel like we can all pick from this because of like the group I had. It was like I had to do a prefix and I picked out the pieces, the food items, and it was so good.
No, it was really
I don't eat Brussels sprouts
good.
because they smell funny.
Yeah.
And
They were
so
good,
good.
huh?
Those were actually delicious.
Very, very good.
I
I
was
was
like,
like bacon and stuff.
oh my God, no, I'm going to have to try them. Okay. Because I was like,
Yeah.
oh, they taste like little cabbages.
No, it was so good.
Okay, yeah.
And I love cabbage.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out what a Brussels sprout tastes like, but I guess it does.
It
kinda
tastes
taste
like a baby cabbage. And I was
yeah.
like, oh.
Especially when they're like extra
But you know what it
crispy.
is? Because the sulfur in it, like the smell, I'm just like, and then like for a lot of foods for me, like if it smells weird, I
won't eat
taste it.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It like it tastes like the
That's
smell.
why I feel like truffle. I hate the smell of truffle.
I don't
and
like it
can't
either.
eat
yeah. I can actually do like a little bit of truffle, but like not a lot. When
Not a
there's
lot.
too much,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, fuck.
It's overpowering.
It is,
It's
but the
overpowering.
smell, I think that is too. The smell
Yeah.
is just like pungent. But Gallery, definitely recommend. 10 out of 10. We ended up seeing Tara and Gabby there.
Oh yeah.
Funny enough, they have a really cute photo booth, but
Yeah.
the service was amazing, and yeah, it was a really good birthday. And then we went and did karaoke,
Oh yeah,
We
how was that?
did.
which is the
Yeah.
funniest fuck.
It was, what songs did you guys do?
A lot.
We did your song.
We did do your song.
Oh,
We were like, where's
and no one got a video of it.
Someone had no. The
They
girls
have a
I
lot
don't
of
have any
videos of
videos, but the
me.
girls have a
They
bunch
were
of
loving
videos.
recording me.
No, because this we start doing corn and all the white shit, and Henny is hitting the notes. She's like, "Ooh, ah!" Yo, we were laughing for 2 hours straight. Like
that's
jokes.
hilarious.
It was so funny. Like it was just such a good time because we like. I feel like we always
Nice.
like. When I'm out with my friends, you know, we come back to the living room, we turn on music videos, we sing, we talk, we drink. I'm like, oh, it was like the living room, but with a microphone.
The microphone, yeah.
Which was super fun. But the music videos, the little like the Asian music video.
Oh yeah, those, you know how you're Filipino, but like you know how like in certain like
the karaoke
the
spots,
karaoke,
like,
you
they're
know
not
the aesthetic
showing-
of the karaoke, some karaoke
They
spots
may
like
have
how
like their own videos during
Oh,
the
okay,
song.
yeah,
and
yeah,
it's just
yeah.
weird.
just
but
a
you-
random
yes,
people like dancing and stuff.
it's
What
like
does me being Filipino have to do?
but,
You know, well, Filipinos do love some karaoke.
no, they love karaoke, so I know you've been to different karaoke bars. There's certain aesthetics that they carry with
they
their
sure
bars.
do.
It was actually a really cool looking place.
Where was
was
it at?
just it was in
It
K-Town.
was called Pharaoh.
But you had to go inside this building that did not look safe.
No, but
It-
I've been to other spots like golf place and like somewhere else.
Yeah,
like,
we've
right
been there, and it looks and it's much
like,
better
you
on
go
the
in those,
inside.
like
a
big,
bodega.
type
Yeah.
shit, and it's
Or
like
like a
on level
speakeasy.
3.
Yeah.
yeah, it was on the basement, but it was really cool. Yeah, I would definitely go again.
It
10 out of
reminded
10.
me of like the
kinda
nice,
pricey, but
the
whatever.
nicest nail salon you've ever been to, mixed with like a light show or something. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
The
saying?
lights were
It
intense.
was very interesting. I've never really
Were
been
you guys in your
specifically.
own like room?
We had
Or
our own
for the
room,
group of
yeah.
people? Oh,
No,
okay.
yeah,
okay,
we were in
okay,
our
okay,
own
okay.
room, and then yeah, we had a bunch of like soju and beer.
Yeah, we were drinking that soju like it was
And they gave
water.
me like a bottle of like a little bottle of champagne for my birthday, and it
Yeah.
was cute. Yeah,
Okay.
we sure did. There was like 6 bottles of soju. And we
we
drank them
fought
shit.
that
Yeah.
shit up.
I can take a little shot of soju.
I love me some
Yeah.
soju.
Yeah.
Plum soju is the best flavor.
The thing is,
Non-negotiable.
what's crazy about it is that you can just drink it and it doesn't taste like alcohol half the damn
don't.
time, and that shit can creep up on
I love
you.
since like we got Otani and a lot more like Japanese, Chinese like players and stuff that there's so many more. They have like soju at Dodger Stadium now for like the last 2
They have a
years.
soju bar there.
They have a soju
yeah.
bar, and they'll give you like those. So you get a cup of ice, and they pour the whole bottle in there, and like, whoo!
Oh, shit.
And then that
Fucked
bottle, I'm like,
Dang.
yeah, and they sell buzz balls at Dodger Stadium now too. But they're
well, look
$20
at that.
a buzz ball.
Small ones?
Inflation.
$20 a ball.
God.
25 actually, because I want to say we bought 3 and it was 75 fucking
Hell no.
buzz balls.
Now when they $3 at the stove, like no.
Literally.
Robbery.
That's crazy.
robbery. That is insane.
You all will have to pay for your
They said,
sins.
y'all, they said
no.
we're paying for that Otani deal. And then
That
all
is-
these other players we just picked up. Them players are not cheap at all.
Girl, well, y'all better keep winning for that.
Buzz balls.
We want to go win
Buzz balls
every
paying
year.
for Otani's salary.
Yeah.
Girl, they better win every year.
I swear.
Paying that
Man,
much money.
Oh my God. If we three-peat, oh my God.
Wow.
Who knows though? We'll see.
Well, going back to All-Star Weekend, NBA. Thursday really like kicked off a lot more things. I was with Nike at the Grove, and they did a bunch of like really cool customization stuff at that
Yeah.
location, specifically for Nike, Jordan, and Converse, which is I think the first time that they've ever done something like that for all 3 brands. I think Santa Monica was also doing customization, but they did not have Converse. Only the Grove had all 3 of them. What else did I do?
We went to the
Thursday.
Union thing.
Oh yeah, so
Union Institute.
Union had well, for one, Jordan brand had their big activation in Inglewood, a really cool space. We went there real quick because Union was having like a quick panel discussion, as well as having like some kids come by, I guess from their Wings program.
Oh, okay,
And
that's how
yeah,
they got it.
yeah,
Okay, 'cause
yeah.
I wasn't sure. I was like, oh wait, how did they choose which?
Yeah,
kids
so I saw
got to
someone
be a part of
say that it was
this?
specifically for their Wings program, and you know, they got to customize their like white coat jackets that they had like in the promo reel and stuff, and they did some like mood boards.
Yeah.
And-
I got like pictures of it because it was like the Stitch something when they were doing like the thing, and then it was motivational. I got like 2 pictures of it there.
Okay.
So it was
Oh, the
kind of
Stitch
like
Lab.
Yeah, Stitch
Yeah,
Lab,
yeah.
and then like motivational lab or something
Yeah,
like that.
okay,
So that
okay.
was really cute.
Yeah. But yeah, then they had like a little panel with Chris. It was like a whole Union fragment. I forgot the other 2 guys that were on the panel too. You know, just talking about the shoes and everything and the collaboration, and then they end up gifting the kids a pair of the fragments as well, or fragment unions. And it was a really cute event. Really intimate too. Really wasn't like open to the public or anything. So shout out to Chris for like even inviting us to that. It was really cool to even see the way that they made the activation for that too.
Yeah, no, and then they gave all the kids shoes, and it was just really cute. I love the way it was set up to look like a school. with the
Yeah, that's really-
benches.
yeah.
I thought that was really awesome, and it was very like intimate, like private. It wasn't a big thing.
I found a pen on the ground. No one tell them I took it though.
She did. She was like,
Let me get
no. And then the crazy thing was, like, as soon as it was over, they broke that down so quickly because
yeah,
they were
no,
getting
they
ready.
did.
I believe Jen was telling me that Issa Rae was doing showing a filming there. It was
for-
called Fire in the Sky, and it was about the Eaton fires, and they were bringing in people who were displaced from it, and they were doing a whole
I
thing
didn't
there
know
for the
that.
fires last year. Yeah, Jen told me
That's
that, and I
dope.
was like, oh my God, I would love to see that film. Like, that sounds
yeah.
really cool. But she
Hopefully
said
it's gonna be streaming or something.
yeah, she said Issa Rae was showing that there, and I don't know, maybe in some way Jordan was giving back to those families. I'm not really sure. I don't quote me on that, but I thought that was really cool too.
In
So
general, yeah, that's really
I just thought the transition of that space being broken down after Union
Yeah.
into the next thing was really cool to see. I was like, oh wow, they took this shit
Right,
down
yeah,
quick.
real
I was
quick.
like,
Listen, quick
we were
turnaround.
standing in it. I was like, oh.
Turn around.
But yeah, that space was utilized all weekend for Jordan, everything. And to see the signs throughout the city, highlighting the girls was really, really cool.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, no, in every store.
Yeah.
In every billboard.
Everywhere that had Jordan had
yeah.
this. And our girls, we talked about it a little bit, our girls from Belladonna, Lala and Natalia, were on the Council of Greatness, or the Greatness Council. She sent this to me. It's the Greatness Council is an all-woman group of LA-based creatives united by a shared commitment to community, culture, and the pursuit of greatness. Each uses her gifts to uplift the people and places that shaped her, transforming personal experience into collective empowerment. Together, they embody a multi-generational movement of sisterhood, rooted in pride and purpose, grounded in the belief that greatness comes when you want it all. And I just want to cry reading that because, like,
that's really cool.
I'm like, you guys know, like, I'm so close to Nat. Like, that's my best friend. That's my girl. I talk to her every single freaking day. Like, I know how much Belladonna means to her and Lala. I know how hard they've worked over the years, over the past decade, and like beyond that, and how much the city of LA means to them, how much their community means to them, how much they uplift so many like Chicana women and just women in general in a super hyper male dominated place. And I think just have them being on this, being highlighted, being celebrated, seeing my best friend's face throughout the freaking city. I was like, everywhere I'd go, I was like, I can't get away from this bitch.
Especially with a big brand like Jordan too.
Huge.
That is also deep rooted in community, in LA community, in Chicano community. Like it's so freaking cool to see.
And there were other women on this council. I don't personally know them. I can't even think of their names, but like there were a few girls. I think one of them was from Complex, or somebody was telling me like one of the other girls, a lot of people were really happy like she was a part of it.
I know one of them's a DJ too. Yeah. I mean I would love to actually get some of those girls on the pod.
Yeah, I'm not aware of who else
as
was
well.
on it.
But obviously because they tapped in, they are also very tapped into the city and
I know because they use
like,
some of them for like what they do in there in the city. Like,
exactly. Yeah. I'd love to have them on the pod. If they're ever willing to.
I'm like, do they have them on here?
This is for the other.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm wondering.
That's for the global
stuff. Yeah.
I wonder where would it be then? Because they've been putting it on the TikTok, on Jumpman's TikTok. So I know they've been posting that.
I didn't know.
Oh my god!
You
guys, this video
is it AI?
No, it's real. And he's singing "Si veo no tu mamá," and I'm like, oh my god, I would die. You guys, it's a video of Bad Bunny. Everybody, of course. I was like, oh my god.
Is it not on there? Like, did Nat post it or anything?
I don't. Let me see if she's posted it on her page. I think some of the girls.
Oh, the group, the big group.
Yeah, but
whatever.
See, like, but I'm not sure of all their names.
Okay.
Are like tagged in there.
Yeah. Let me see if she tagged them. Yeah.
Those are the Jordan girls.
Sobe.
Shout out to Sobe, man.
Yeah.
It sounds like Belladonna has like the biggest presence out of everyone though, because those are the only people that like I've been like seeing consistently throughout like the
also
internet.
maybe because we know them.
Well, I know that, but like Belladonna's a huge platform.
Yeah,
look
exactly.
At how many followers
in their
they
own
have.
right. Yeah,
so
okay, so here, Kelly Wong was one of the girls I heard.
Okay.
That was on there. I forgot what she does.
It's just Family Fest. So
Family Fest. That's the complex. Okay. So a lot of
Oh,
people were hyped
cool.
for her.
Cool.
Was I think who is
What?
did she work?
No,
with
that's
the brand?
she works at the brand. Yeah.
Dime.
Jones,
Yeah,
I know Dime.
She mediated the panel.
Yeah, she mediated the panel with Hiroshi and Chris Gibbs and a few other people for
She used to do the Crenshaw cleanup too. I don't know the last time she did it, but they used to like clean up Crenshaw.
DJ AJ, right? Yep. Yes, she was a part of it.
I think she DJ'd the Foot Locker stuff this weekend too. I remember seeing her there as well.
So yeah, just like a really amazing group of women, but it's very cool. Again, I'm gonna say like I think it was Lena. I think it's very cool for the fact she said I'll explain what each girl brings, please. Okay, so not such. She'll explain what each girl brings in a minute. Okay, so we can talk about it. But again, I thought it was very interesting and extremely cool that during NBA All-Star Week, which is male sports
Yeah.
that Jordan decided to highlight women in this time and really make it about them and showing out that like this women run the world and the city. I got lipstick on this.
Huh?
I got lipstick on my mic.
So yeah, leading into Friday, I mean, in the morning, we obviously had our episode with Brendan, as you guys saw already. But then, where did I go after that? We recorded with Brendan.
You went to Crenshaw?
No, I feel like I did something before that.
Foot Locker. We went to Foot Locker.
No, I think I did something before that. Oh no, we did. Yeah.
I was like, "What'd you do?" I was like, "Girl."
All these
Friday was busy.
We went to LA Live, stopped in real quick, saw J Tips and stuff. Shout out to Jay, and we saw P. Shout out to Jay too, because we got some hats from him.
Yes,
I got
you.
and
customizing
Con.
up there.
I got my shit bust downed.
Yeah, Henny
our
said her
hats are
house was
cute.
really nice.
Yeah, no, the hats came out really cute.
Dang,
I forgot
I
to take a
wanna
picture
see.
of it. My bad.
I didn't get a hat. It was
Yeah.
I have one downstairs. I'm gonna wear it on the pod probably tomorrow.
I know I don't wear louds, like super loud things.
Yeah.
Like that. I was just like, oh no, I'm not gonna wear this. But I got a shirt, which was really cute.
No, the shirt was really cute too.
Shirt was really cute. Shout out Jay. Hopefully we get you back on soon.
Real soon.
Yeah. And then we headed over to Nike's Crenshaw Market
that you were working
and stuff. Yeah, that I got to work with Nike, mainly shouting out their sneakers cafe that literally dropped like almost all of the All-Star Weekend releases, from Nike basketball to like sportswear and everything. One of the bigger highlights that they had this weekend was the Fragment Booker Book Ones.
Yeah.
Book twos. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Stranger Thing foam posits were also a big hit.
These kids
they
were
2K
running in. This was when we were the first ones in, me and Henny, literally, because they gave us a band. This was like right when we were walking in. They started running for this.
Like a past us.
And I was like,
"What's going
okay, girl.
on?"
Yeah, people
All the
trying
little
to get their
cheerleaders
damn
were so
shoes.
cute.
Yeah.
They were so cute.
Loving the cheerleaders from Crenshaw. And then this was
Fragment stuff.
literally as soon as the doors
books.
opened. This was at time stamped at 5:22.
Yeah.
They had the Swarovski Jaws, the Air Forces as well. But yeah, and aside from that, like they had a whole like marketplace that highlighted a bunch of Black-owned, brown-owned businesses as well. Like I said, Toby was there with Crenshaw Skate Club. Shout out to Corey because he was there with Circulate, which was really dope.
He said he sold out before the end of the
Yeah,
weekend.
no, yeah, he did.
Damn.
Make sure you remember us when you get your own SB. Let's not forget
Absolutely.
that.
Oh, hold on.
What did you do?
Oh, it's my foot.
Cord,
My
the
foot.
cord
I'm
is
sorry.
like,
I wanted to shout out Reparations Club, which is a Black-owned bookstore that's in Inglewood.
That was really
too.
cute.
Yeah, so
like
I brought my
that.
friend Dom, who in her own right is like a little librarian. So she has her own. She
Yes,
did. I
they
peeped that
heard.
already. So she, she
fuck
loves.
them shoes.
We love books around here, so she was really excited to see them because she introduced me to Rep Club. So it was really dope to see them there, and they highlight Black-owned or Black authors as well. Black Market Flea is a Black-owned a flea market that highlights Black vendors. I've always tried to get into it when I was doing hours, and I never got into it. And I never have had a chance to even go to any of the markets, but I know of them because they're big out here. They're next to Black on the Block as well. Like they go hand in hand. Just about.
I'm really sad I didn't get a basketball planter.
Those went so fast. It was a Plant Chica too that did
I'm
those.
so mad. I should have went there first because like we got in
Yeah.
there so early, and then I looked at the plants in my corner of my eye, and I was like, "What's over there?" And then we went walking
They was
around.
gone.
So, I'm so mad.
And then shout out to Porcelain Sneakerheads too. She was doing.
I didn't know she was.
Yeah, she had her porcelain sneakers.
We were able to
there.
get the
but I didn't
puzzle
get
done.
one because she said hi to me when I got there, and it was everything just happened so fast. I forgot to go back and like say hi to her. But then they had stuff happening inside the gym, and that's where you got to see all the Nike basketball shoes that were dropping. Nike DNA was back there as well, and they had a bunch of different basketball games throughout the weekend. Ball is Life was also there doing stuff. I know Corey did like an SB skills thing on Saturday.
P-Rod was out there.
I saw P-Rod. I saw Eric Costin walk by me. and I really wanted to stop him, but he was like on the move, and I was like, shit. Yeah. It's fine. We'll get you on the pod one of these days. But I wish we saw P-Rod.
Damn. Complex.
You went to Complex?
Well, like, no, not this weekend. Like at Complex Con, like when he was doing his shoe and like
Eric Costin. You said you met him?
Yeah, with Paulina.
Oh, yes.
At Complex
I forgot
Con.
you did. Yeah. Did you tell him to come on the pod?
He was he was like so much was going on and he was super frantic because remember the shoes didn't come in.
Oh yeah.
So it was kind of like, but I did meet him very briefly. He seems like a really nice guy. He just was like, but I seen P had them SBs on this week and I peeped that and I thought about that. I was like, oh, she got the costumes on. Continue.
There was also an SB Air Force that came out as well that I really want to get my hands on because they look so freaking nice. I was able to get a pair of the 2K Hirachis in the LA All-Star Weekend colorway. And I really like them. The packaging on them is really sick. At the Sneaker Cafe too, you were able to get a Nike Sportswear like lunchbox.
So cute.
And you got to put like little stickers in them, and some of the stickers were like shaped as like food and everything.
It looked like a cafeteria. Like
you were to
cafeteria in school.
You would like get in line.
The menu was like shoes.
Yeah.
It was so cute.
And you got like a little menu too, and you got to pick like what shoes you wanted, and you gave it to them, and they got your food and your shoes.
It's really cute.
But yeah, the whole shit was so sick. Shout out to the Nike team that took care of me this weekend and my friends. Like, shout out to the sneakers team. Like, you guys freaking killed it this weekend. It was amazing. And it was amazing to work alongside like everyone that I got to get introduced to, as well as even some of the creators that worked with Nike this weekend too that I got to meet as well. Like, it was just an amazing experience to finally like work with like Nike. One of my favorite brands. Like, it was really cool. So I'm really grateful, thankful for all of that. Make sure you also just check out all of my reels that I posted this weekend. Thank you.
Lipstick all over my mic.
But yeah, that was Friday. Oh no. Shit, we went to the Jordan Brand party after that too.
No, we went to Converse after that.
Oh yeah, we saw Shai.
Yeah, talk that shit. Because I was so hot, I didn't get to go.
This was the best event of the weekend.
So
low key, the Converse event was the nicest event by far that we experienced this weekend.
Yeah. That filet that steak.
First of all, the food was amazing.
Yeah. I didn't think I got a picture of the food, but this is the outside.
You usually don't get that kind of food at activation.
It was up on Sunset.
It felt like really nice food.
Yeah, that was very nice food. This was elegant.
They were pouring 1942
42 drinks.
Open bar
is
like expensive liquor, Like Shai came up in there like the bad bitch he was.
Yeah, absolutely.
He had his baddie's chain on.
He showed it. The truffle is actually really nice.
Lux.
Yeah.
I think the color's like truffle.
I thought it was Lux.
It's the Lux, but
it's
truffle.
the Lux truffle.
Yeah,
oh, okay,
it's the color of a truffle.
It's the Lux truffle.
They look amazing.
No, they're really nice in person.
Is it suede?
Yeah.
Or like nubuck?
So, yeah.
He had a car out front. He had wrapped in the same suede.
Yeah.
It's so
it was
clean.
really cool.
I need this.
They had this very like decadent like chocolate stat thing.
Oh yeah, I think I have some downstairs.
Okay, so there's one in your bag. There's one in your there's one in your bag. They gave
you got
us
to take a
chocolate.
piece.
No,
wait, the whole shoe,
the little thing.
Yeah.
So this like you couldn't. They had little chocolate balls. They were dusting. Watch.
Yes.
And it's on. There's like next for me.
And here we are.
There's this lady, and she's like dusting the little chocolate balls. Oh, maybe I didn't get it.
What? Dusting chocolate balls.
So this was just an to look at. You could pick it up. You could look at it. But she was serving like chocolate, and they had t-shirts.
What?
But when our bags, because we got shoes to take home, that chocolate is in there.
It's inside the bags.
You have one.
Oh my god! Have any of you guys tried it yet?
No, I haven't. It's like it looks like a dark chocolate. I think it's like more rich and decadent.
God damn it!
I would
It's
eat like
fine.
Do you like nuts or no?
No.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I would take like a bite and eat an almond. That's how I like. But he did have these T-shirts as well.
Cute.
Shout
Shout out to the Converse team as well.
Very nice. They were serving.
Yeah, I talked to Gian for a little bit.
Yay.
Say hi, Gian.
I love him.
Thank you.
He said he wanted to get connected with us more. And stuff.
They were
For
serving the DJ. The music was good.
Yeah, music was pretty decent.
Okay.
I was not mad at the DJ. Nice crowd. It was cool. It was really nice actually. Like this was the only event that felt very like intimate.
Intimate.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't go to the Nike dinner, but
Yeah, it's all good, girl. More dinners to come.
this one for us felt intimate. And then
Yeah.
Kim in his little brown outfit.
Yeah.
I'm so mad I couldn't go.
But I think the most
That looks so
surprising
cool.
thing all weekend, what did the internet say how tall he was?
The internet tried to say that he's like 6'6" or some shit. That nigga, no
sorry.
shade.
That's not 6'6".
That is a.
That's what we said.
At
We were
least
like,
six-
He's
6'4",
No,
6'2".
he's 6'3" with them shoes on.
Yeah.
he's standing up on a podium right
There's
here.
no way
Oh,
Shay is
what?
6'6". Like I do not believe that.
There's like a little
I
step
don't
right here
believe
where
it.
this DJ was.
Okay.
Because I was looking and then because Britain's at least 6 foot, so I'm looking at them two
That's like
together
he's
and
tall
I'm
to
like,
look at.
ain't no fucking way.
Oh yeah, no, at least a good 6'2". Good 6'2".
I would say 6'2",
6'2" and a half.
Yeah.
With his shoes on, he's 6'3".
I was tripping out. I was like, ain't no way. Ain't
Girl,
no way.
6'6" nothing.
6'6" is crazy.
So be taller than
This
him.
is the, I believe, what was it, a Bel Air? Like, yeah. Very
okay.
beautiful car.
Oh yeah,
Very
beautiful.
nice. Gorgeous. They were doing this whole thing outside with him. We got some shoes.
The little Nike bus pulled up after, like behind that car, and all the like little influencers got on there. So like 80 sneaks and like all them.
Oh, I
They
didn't
were-
even see 80 at all. This
Oh, yeah. I
weekend.
seen him at the
Yeah.
Jordan party and at the Converse event.
Dang, I didn't see him at all.
Seen Cousteau at the Converse event.
Yeah,
He
Cousteau was there.
He's like, you're going to Inglewood after this? I was like, yeah. He's like, oh no. But like, he lives up. So I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't blame you. We're North Hollywood.
yeah,
We're like
yeah.
West Hollywood. It's easier for you to get home from here. Like,
Kai's wife came up and spoke to us.
yeah,
She was
Kai's
very
wife,
sweet.
super sweetie girl. There was a good amount of people at the Converse event, and then we seen him again at the Jordan event. Let's get into Jordan Friday night because
We had a ton.
I mean, it was crazy getting in. That's for sure.
Oh, my
But
God.
we got in. So
I've
and
never
yeah.
had. I don't think no door has ever been that hard ever in my life. That's by
that
far
was
probably
kinda
one of
crazy.
the hardest times to get into a party I've ever
I
experienced.
feel like there was people in that line that weren't supposed to be in that line.
Girl.
old school Donovan Yard days.
Yeah, but I always had a plug-in shopper, so I never had to experience
I know,
that.
there was times where I'm
But-
like, oh, I gotta go. There was one time I just left. I was like, oh no, this is a mess.
Ain't that deep.
Yeah, it was a mess
But no,
out there, y'all.
it was a cool event. Obviously, seeing all the Jordan people and Jordan folks out this weekend. It was really nice. All their DJs were women,
Yeah, that was cool.
which was really cool. Nudes was there. I always love catching her DJ set. She's dope.
Erykah Badu ended it with the DJ set, which I
Oh,
thought
yeah,
was
yeah,
so
yeah.
cool.
Shout out to Nigel. We saw Nigel. He got on E about
Monochromatic.
about the bricks. That shit was so fuck. I was
That
not
was
expecting
so
him to
funny.
bring that up at all.
I like okay
He
because
was
like
hey, so
so like a month or so ago, our homie at fucking Desert Nice Kicks reached
Yeah.
out. He was like, I've been doing these, coming off of Sneaker of the Year awards and everything. He's like, I'm doing Defend and Destroy, where we pick a shoe, somebody defends it, somebody destroys it. Would you guys want to do the Nigels? And we're like,
Yeah.
oh crap. Keep in mind, like, this was neither of our personal.
Yeah,
Sneaker of the Year.
it was
The
not their
Nigel- the
idea.
other Nigel was hers.
that was my yeah. Which I got.
So obviously I was meant to destroy it. She defended it, and Janelle had obviously amazing points.
Yeah.
I came back with whatever little points I could make because it wasn't
'Cause,
a
yeah.
bad shoe.
Yeah,
It just
yeah.
wasn't Sneaker of the Year for me. I said something about like, too much marketing, and it's a monochrome shoe, whatever.
Yeah.
It's like nothing.
Like it was too masculine.
Yeah,
or
too
something.
masculine.
Yeah.
And so when Nigel seen us, he came up to me and then he like grabbed me and he was like, "So you think I have a monochrome shoe?" And I was like, Nigel, stop.
I was like, hey, when those fours come out though, come back on the pod.
Yeah, for real. So we did tell him like,
Pressed
waiting
it.
for the new fours. We got a
That's
picture
it.
with him. Glad it was just like very lighthearted.
Yeah.
Hopefully he comes back on the pod in the
Yeah, I
future.
think he will. Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah, but he definitely did show love right away.
Shout out to Jen, to Sobi,
Absolutely.
to Sean, like all the Jordan brand people that even put on the event. And
Miss Roya.
oh yeah, yes, her 6th day working there.
You know what? My man, he working product, but shout out to you too.
Look, all the
They trying to know how these Jordan people are like, well, my man.
Did he do anything for the thing though?
Nah, he works in product. He working product. He brings the product to y'all.
Yeah, oh, there
okay.
we go,
Without
there
him,
you go.
y'all don't
Without
get no
the product,
shoes.
we wouldn't be at
So
this
shout out to my
event.
man.
You know.
We shouting out Jordan people.
I
Shout out Michael.
No,
Marcus,
but
where
shout
you
out
at?
Michael because they just won Daytona. So
They sure fucking
Did you see that video?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
yes,
okay.
Did you guys see
yes.
the thing I said with 50 Cent posted?
Yes,
and
that's
Marcus
the video,
commented
that's the
it.
video.
In it?
What, about when they won and he was touching? Yeah.
Don't say he was
Yeah,
touching.
okay.
No.
But not like that kind of way. He was showing love.
Anyways,
Showing love. No.
yeah.
Everybody was like,
Anyways,
it's AI.
The event though was really cool.
Oh, it
I will
absolutely
say
was.
that,
We seen
yeah.
everybody there. Everybody,
seriously.
everybody. Line was
didn't we
definitely
see?
crazy. Drinks was I wasn't
Oh,
not
really?
42, but you know.
Yeah.
Did they have his
That's
Michael's,
Concordia,
they
they
were
had it.
definitely pouring up Sincoro. Okay.
Sincora. Okay.
I think it's Sincoro.
I don't know what it's called.
Come on, I think it's Sincoro.
It's with a
I don't
C.
know.
Yeah. What else? They did a whole. I think it was.
Oh, they
really
did the
cute.
swap meet that day too.
They did do the swap meet that morning.
That's
We
when
didn't make it out.
Belladonna.
We saw some photos and videos of it that looked
It
really
looked
nice.
cute.
Really, yeah.
I think that the pieces looked really cool. It just was way too early.
Yeah,
I think the
it
issue,
was.
like, if you weren't staying in Inglewood all day for that, like, it's too much to get around the city. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
LA is really spread out.
Foot Locker
It was even 20 minutes from Crenshaw.
Yeah, Foot Locker had their big hub in DTLA at LA Live. They were doing all their stuff. Complex did their marketplace somewhere downtown.
We never
on
even
Main.
got to
Never
that.
even made it to
Yeah.
Complex.
I didn't
which
hear
was-
much about it.
Oh, I seen stuff, but I'm really sad because they had like Swoosh Man action
Oh,
figures,
yeah,
and I
yeah,
really,
I saw
I
that,
really,
yeah.
really want one. You guys know I love
saw
shit. I
Daya
love
got
trinkets.
one.
Love
Yeah.
trinkets.
That's big for his.
So, and then we had, I mean, obviously we went to the Converse thing that was in West Hollywood Friday night. In the
Yeah.
middle of all that, Crenshaw High was doing their thing. And then down in Inglewood, we went to an ANTA event on Sunday that was in Santa Monica. I think it's just, we talked about this, everything being spread out, but like actually being in it was a lot.
Being in the
Yeah.
thick of it. Well, then on Saturday we got to work with JD Sports, and you know, we walked around the Intuit Dome, interviewing people, giving out gift cards, chopping it up with them and stuff. They had their own block party on Friday that couldn't make it out.
Yeah.
And
My
that shit
fucking-
looked lit.
my fucking man.
Yeah,
was
I
there.
haven't
I'm
seen many
hot.
videos from that. I need to go back
No,
and look.
remember
Really?
showing up
Everyone was-
Daya's videos. That was the block party.
Oh, that was JD Sports.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was JD. I thought that was Jordan or Nike or something.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
that was
well,
JD, 'cause
Jo-
that was where Dom was at, right?
Saturday night, Dom was at the JD Sports thing on Friday. Then he went to the Nike thing on Saturday.
You're right. The Nike.
So he did
that,
perform
that was
twice.
the Nike thing.
Yeah,
Right, sorry.
yeah. I was
Okay.
about
And I
to
missed
say.
him
You're right.
both days. I missed him both days.
What was going on Saturday night?
The JD's party.
Yeah. So JD had their block.
Yeah.
That shit did look lit. There was a bunch of stuff
No, they
going on. Joe LaPuma was out there.
President
Robbie
Snickers.
from DNA was there.
Robbie,
he was
yeah,
on
they did
their,
like a
their
panel pod
yeah.
thing.
With Dom too.
And then, yeah, Saturday. I'm like putting it all together.
Yeah.
Us working with JD Sports was really cool because they were down in Hollywood Park by the
Yeah.
Intimate Dome. They had a big thing going on in front of their store. There was like, what were they doing? Like there was all kinds of little
They
things.
had some girls come by to like customize some bags. I'm not 100% sure they got shoes or not, but they did a whole thing with Jordan Brand for specifically like younger girls to get stuff done. They had like a car out there. I think they had like a little like suite type thing.
Yeah, it looked like the
yeah.
whole street looked busy as heck. It was right
It was
outside of
blocked off,
Cosm.
yeah.
It was really cool. And then it was really fun because after we passed out gift cards, we went into JD just to go look at some product that they had. They had a ton of stuff. They restocked the Gamma 11s. They restocked the Black Cat
Gamma
4s.
11s.
They had the Salesman 6s there. And then it was fun to see some of the people we actually gave gift cards to shopping in the store.
Yeah,
that was cool.
I
That
did
was
catch
cool.
that.
That was really
Yeah,
cool.
that was nice.
But it was fun. And then we actually, believe his name is Jay. Fire Fridays on Instagram.
Jay
Oh
Fire-
yes, he
yes.
finally gave us more money.
showed
He
up.
stopped by, brought us flowers for Valentine's Day, which was very sweet. Brought us these beautiful mugs that say Sneaky Leak, and just want to say thank you, appreciate you for that. Love it when people can.
I was
come
glad
out.
that we were able to give you a gift card, and he had such good energy
Yeah,
when he was
energy.
answering the questions.
Definitely check him and his page out. He's super active on Twitter
Yeah.
and stuff, and I think he likes to be. I feel like he's a teacher, if I'm not mistaken, and I think he's like really involved in doing stuff with the kids and everything. So.
He seemed like a really, really great guy. Yeah.
What else happened? Yeah, we went to the JD Sports party on Saturday. After we finished
Shout out
up.
to the JD Sports team.
Yeah, we were kind of tired when we got there a little
So
bit. It's been such a
exhausted.
long weekend, but it was
But thanks
nice
for
party.
a great weekend.
Yeah, open bar. Finally met Trey in person,
Which is crazy. I forgot you guys hadn't met in person.
Yeah, it was our first time ever meeting.
I like when you said that, I was like, wait, what?
Because it's so funny because I'm the one that connected, like, since I've been gone, like, I connected them to have Trey come on the pod because I saw Trey on another podcast and I really like those guys' podcasts, and I think they have like immaculate taste and the things they do in the industry. They work on a lot of the AE stuff too, that like the rollouts of shit. So I was like, you know what, maybe we should have him on the pod too if these guys had him on the pod. And Trey does know a lot of stuff. I think he's touched in a lot of different like fields, from like basketball to teaching to sneakers to just culture in general. So it was really cool to finally meet him, and it just shows you how small this industry actually is, because everyone kind of ends up coming across each other no matter what. So it's really interesting.
Yeah, the JD Sports party was really fun.
The food was really good.
Yeah, it was held at De La Nona in Little Tokyo, and next to it attached, they have a little spot called Let's Go Disco. It's like a little bar in there in the same building. The drinks were really good. They have a great orange wine.
Oh, yeah,
They have a
it
good
was so
wines
good.
at the restaurant, and good bites. Their pizza is phenomenal.
Yeah, the pizza was really good.
Really good.
So good.
Yeah. Shout out to Drake. Shout out to Devin. Shout out to Ashley. Shout out to
Yes.
Day. Like
JoJo.
JoJo. The whole JD team.
The whole team, the
Amazing.
squad.
Thank you guys. Always appreciate it.
Literally, we like JD fucks with us so heavy, and vice versa.
Shout outs to the lowrider.
Oh yeah. We were on a low
We were in
rider.
the low rider doing the thing.
That was a first for sure.
So much fun.
That was,
It was so much
it was a
fun.
weird experience.
We were just
Crazy.
like,
Yeah, I was like,
up
oh,
and down,
wow.
like
Yeah, that was really good.
it was fun though.
Yeah.
was fun.
And then I ended up dipping because I wanted to go see the Jordan Brand's Battle of LA, like 3x3.
You did. I forgot you left.
Yeah, I know. I stopped there real quick and I got in, and Undefeated was playing AMP, which I guess is like Kai's like streaming team
Okay.
in some way. Like Duke Dennis was there.
Oh, okay.
And this other streamer, I forgot his name.
I know who you're talking about. He's blanking right now. It's the one we kept seeing all weekend. He was at the Foot Locker thing too.
Okay, yes. I don't know his name.
He's a popular one.
Yeah.
I don't know all my streamers. Sorry guys,
Was he
but
on what thing was he? Was he on like a campaign of something?
maybe I don't know.
know.
I don't
know
I don't
either.
quote that, but
I didn't know who the fuck they were until someone told me
Yeah.
what it was. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I know shout out to Trophy, shout out to Gio, because they had a team as well, but they actually had gotten knocked out by Sally's team. And then Sally's team ended up playing Undefeated, and Sally freaking won. So they won. They literally, oh my God. So like, I think it was like 12-minute like rounds or whatever. I guess in between that too, there were like performances happening. I guess before that there was like a marching band or a stepping team that was doing shit, and then the one that I caught was Tommy the Clown, and they were like little girls like battling and crumping and stuff, which was it was so cool to see in person.
Yeah.
It was really dope. And then Undefeated and Sally played, and I guess they did like 12-minute things. At the last minute they do a 1v1, and shout out to T-Bell because he was playing on the Undefeated team, but like he missed I think the last two shots that he was supposed to take to like win the game, and then whoever was playing on Sally's team made the 3-point shot to win the whole thing.
Oh shit!
Like with like a few seconds left. Like it was crazy. It was actually a lot of fun. And then Sally's team ended up winning like 4 pairs of shoes.
Nice.
I just saw like someone put up the Wolf Grays. I'm pretty sure they got like the salesmen's and whatever, but they also won $23,000.
Okay, I was gonna
That's
ask.
fire.
Like, that's really cool.
Yeah.
That's fire.
And so I was like, is this going to Sally? Is this going to the team members? Like,
I would
is
say
it-
she probably
like,
would
what?
give it to her team.
Yeah,
knowing
like, I was
Sally,
like,
she's
what the
shout Sally.
fuck?
Knowing
I was
Sally,
like,
she's
whoa,
looking
I
out.
was not. That's a crazy ass prize, and congrats to her and the whole team. Obviously, we love Sally. You know,
Sally.
I love looking at her coaching on the side and stuff.
That's so
that was so
sweet.
funny.
That's cute.
Yeah.
I love Sally.
Me too. I love Sally.
But yeah, that was Saturday, and then Sunday we went to the Anta thing at Santa Monica, and we were dead tired by then.
Yeah.
That's for
I dragged
sure.
myself to
Yeah.
Anta.
Shout out to Curtis from Team Epiphany who like helped put that all together. And then shout out to Gerald who does the Anta's like basketball stuff over there.
Okay.
So like
I didn't know that's what he was
congrats.
doing.
Yeah. So congrats on like a really cool event, especially like renting out the pier like that.
Yeah,
like,
the
that's
park,
hella cool.
The park of the pier.
Yeah.
It was like blocked
Pacific
off.
Park.
Pacific Park, I
yeah.
think.
Kyrie was
Kyrie
there.
was there. Blast.
We did see Blast.
We saw we
yeah.
randomly saw Blast.
I seen Ace from Love Island.
Oh yeah, you did mention
You
that.
did mention
yeah.
him.
Aw. Seen Ace from Love Island. Nick was actually playing in the celebrity game over the weekend as well, and Alondria was out there.
Oh, okay. There were just
Shai looks like Alondria.
there were so many other events happening that we did not obviously like go to. Like I know Shoe Palace had a bunch of stuff. Like Adidas had a bunch of things. Like Puma did too. Like there were just tons of activations in the city, and a lot of them were happening at the same time. So
Yeah.
obviously we couldn't go to everything.
Literally
like
try to go to the undefeated Levi party.
Oh, yeah.
Thursday, and like
Forgot
at
about
that
that.
point, I was coming off of like the night
Man,
before
we
my
were so
birthday.
tired.
was
I
just
wish
like-
we could have
I was
went,
like, I
but-
need this like good night of sleep to get me through the
Yeah.
weekend, and then I barely pushed through Sunday. Like I
Yeah.
slept so hard when I got home Sunday. Like I was just like, that's when you guys went to the wind down.
Yeah.
In Crenshaw. Where was that?
it was
On Crenshaw. Like
it was
right
on Crenshaw.
by Gorilla Wellness, the weed
That's
shop.
right. You
Yeah.
did say that. Okay.
So yeah, that
I didn't even make it.
cool
to that.
vibes in there. I think Alayli was there with Barlow's. They were like in their own little.
Oh, I only saw Barlow's.
No, I think she was up there too.
Oh,
She
okay,
had
okay,
to
okay.
put- he-
Makes sense.
Shout out to Utah for all that. Good shit. I know he was
Okay.
running around too.
Do you want to close out and then?
Well, before we do that, you guys pick up anything? Which is crazy because we should have started
Should've
that.
Just what they gave us, the
Just
shades.
the shades. Literally the stuff we picked up at JD Sport.
Yeah.
I don't think I grabbed.
How did you guys feel about the releases this year
I'll say this.
after coming
I
out
feel
of
like
the weekend?
Last
you
year's
know,
was better.
I feel like last
Yeah.
year's were better, but I will also say this. Every time, so like, you know, they always roll product out early at All Star, and then like that product comes out throughout the year. I have noticed, and I noticed this last year too, it's like you're amped up for some of that shit in the beginning, right? And even though some of the certain releases, like let's say the Galaxies did well no matter what throughout the year,
Yeah.
but like a lot of that shit, once it like actually comes out, the hype on it dies,
Yeah.
and you'll see a lot of it go for like under retail, like this year they had those SB4s again, the navy pair.
Yes.
And then, mind you, last year they dropped at All Star, and then they ended up coming out again, and then they are literally going for under retail.
I have
Yeah.
three
And-
pairs.
The cheapest.
Dude,
upstairs.
I got seated too.
I
Like,
have 3
Yeah.
pairs,
so it's like
and they're a great shoe.
Now they are.
sometimes I wonder, like, with like when you roll out product like that, what's smart? Like, should you only have so much product
I feel like so
because
much.
you know, once it hits later on, because people will amp that shit up. Because if you were outside this weekend, you would see people with Foot Locker bags, like 7, 8, 9 Foot Locker bags at a time.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're trying to spend all their money because they want to get the first dibs on like the resale value off that shoe. You know what I mean? It's very obvious. Like
Yeah.
people aren't out there buying just to wear. Like I know there are people that go out there to wear, but for the most part, when you see all those people with all them bags, you're like, okay, I know what's going on. You want to make your money, got it, whatever. But it really just devalues the shit by the time it actually comes out. Nobody gives a fuck because whatever value there was left in that sneaker, people have already made their money off of it. You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people don't sometimes want to buy a shoe if they don't feel like it has value to it from on the secondary market.
I agree.
Which is stupid because it's like if you like the shoe, like
Just get it.
wear it,
Yeah.
you know?
Because like before, like sneakers weren't an investment. They
Yeah.
were, you know, like as a collector,
Yeah.
they
Trading
might
was
be a
more- was
collectible.
bigger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And now people are literally buying with
Yeah.
like intention of reselling, getting them early, trying
Yeah.
to make money off of it, and it's like times have changed.
It really has, and there was a lot of limited stuff this year. I've noticed because like with that, was it Victor Solomon? Is that his name?
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
like how there's only like 1,000 pairs of those like phones.
And they had that
like,
event at Shoe Palace, I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then they had them at the sneakers cafeteria as well.
So like I get like the certain specific things that are only gonna come out during All Star and leaving that at All Star, but keep that same energy because you know Nike is infamous for like saying it's only gonna be this time and this and that and the third, and then like 6 months later they're everywhere and you're like, I thought this was only gonna stay in this space for this whatever. I think sometimes you gotta kind of stick on your guns on that shit because since there is so much product now, there does have to be certain product that's limited so like the ecosystem can balance itself out. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Like I thought that they had strong stuff that should stay there, like as far as like the release of there, and that's it. Like those GT Futures were really nice. Yeah. And then is it the Hyper Posit, that purple pair that they brought back?
I think it is.
Like those are fucking fire. Like I know those probably don't come in my size, but like I would love to have that shoe. Like anything like with that iridescent tone they were doing with the stuff.
Yeah, I think they're the ones that Wale gave out.
Yeah, because we were talking about this other day. I don't know if we were all talking about this or me and you, but like if you've noticed over the years, anytime there's like a iconic moment happening, like you'll see like them use those iridescent materials on shoes, kind of like the Super Bowl shoes,
to make it
like the trainers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like those GT Futures had that like iridescent thing to it. So it's like keep that energy for that type of shit and keep it like small units so everything else can kind of balance itself out. Because I hate when they like just, 2-3 months down the line, here they are. And
again,
then you got the other shit that's coming out and it's like you don't know what.
I think it's cool when they do it for a certain quantity, like 500 pairs, 1,000 pairs, just here this weekend and then general pop later on, but when everything is coming out at the same time, it's so hard. I will say I feel like this year there was a lot more focus on specifically basketball shoes, because this whole warning label pack, like I saw a lot of people trying to go for it, but I feel like kind of like what we talked about last year, like or last episode or two, like they're not everyday wearable shoes. These are performance looking shoes. Like no one is trying to wear these out as a fashion statement.
People wearing these out as
exactly.
A fashion statement.
Exactly.
And I think because of that, no one the greater population, I want to say, paid attention too much to these. I feel like it was really lackluster. I know like the sixes were also a big release this weekend. And we know the bins came out, but I don't think they kind of really like, no one really like talked about them that much. I know some people touched them, but like it wasn't like the big release. I mean, honestly, maybe the Unions were the biggest release this weekend.
I would say the Unions probably were.
Yeah.
I would say
but other than that.
But even last year with the Unions, and even though I think this is going to do better than last year's, but it was like, they were everywhere, right? But at the same time, they were kind of hard to get, and they really built like all this like hype around it. And then 6-7 months down the line, you see pairs going for under retail. You know what I mean? On certain sizes, and that's just confusing for me because like when we went to the event, it was so cool. Like what they did at that Union event last year, like dead ass. That I didn't see anything that cool this weekend. Like how they had the like the Tonight Show thing going, and like it was so fucking cool the way they activated last year.
I have to say, like, I feel like San Francisco All-Star was way better.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I thought SF was better too.
I don't know if it was just because we were out of town.
That's also true.
But it was also easier to access. Like things were easier to get around. But I will also say this: the energy felt higher last year. Like I felt like people were
better. I think that's also
I don't know if it's like the reorg and people are still getting settled in and everything felt like super last minute and chaotic. Like but it just like I don't know, the energy, the releases, like the shoes, the Jordan stuff, it just like
it just felt better. It felt different.
It wasn't that hard. It wasn't at like that. The Jordan space was bigger in that warehouse. And it was packed. But the Jordan space this year, it was still packed out, but why were there so many people being held outside? That were clearly on the list.
That I think that is different. That's a different experience than going to buy the shoes
Yeah, 100%.
When they opened up their specific retail space, like the party is one thing.
Yeah.
And them activating to actually
Yeah.
because you couldn't buy the shoes. You couldn't buy the shoes at the party.
But
Yeah,
but we got to see all of them. I mean, they did have the stuff you could kind of walk through this time, but like we had that whole thing. We were looking at the shoes, and then the day before,
I felt like the
people were lining up
presentation
to
was better
buy.
last year and how they
feel
showcased
like-
things. Yeah.
I feel like that also it was more organized last year.
It was
too.
definitely more
You know?
organized.
I will say I liked the activations this year. I don't think I really cared for them last year. I think the activation specifically at the Crenshaw High School.
Yeah, I love the fact that they brought in
LA
the
Live,
Crenshaw.
the bigger aspect of the activations
Crenshaw thing was
were better,
but I feel
the
like-
releases were still very lackluster compared to last. Like if you had last year's releases in these activations
Because I
this
feel
year,
like there was more of a Nike presence this year than last year. It was all Jordan. There wasn't really too much Nike in San Francisco. This year it was both.
all
We had Nike, we had Jordan.
Because they had the phone pauses last year.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Because that's where I was going to go with this. So last year, from a product standpoint, from Nike and Jordan, product was better across the board for releases last year. I'm so sorry for both brands.
That's
true. That phone
for
pause
both
party
brands.
was huge.
Yes.
And on top of AE dropped his twos last year. They also had a big stuff happening as well.
But yeah, I think the product just overall, because that's what really matters at the end of the day, because the product is going to sell itself.
Yeah.
Now, how you market the product is a whole nother story, right? Because that's when storytelling really comes into play.
Yeah.
So, of course, people are going to be a little bit more excited when the product itself looks better. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, shit, I got to show up because, like, I need this.
Yeah.
Versus, like, with a lot of the stuff that you saw this year, and there was a lot of shit, by the way, it was kind of like... why does that look like a Verdi?
I kind of like them.
I like it too.
It looks like a Verdi
like
to
them,
me,
man.
the Verdi colors. But yeah,
look at P.
I just wish we had a little bit more like stronger product, especially for the women's side. Like I'm sick and tired from women's perspective being fed bullshit, bro. Like where. Like we don't get good specific product for us.
So on the way here, I was literally thinking like, how come they don't go as, and this is brands across the board.
Yeah,
how come they don't go
anybody.
this hard during WNBA All-Star Weekend?
Yeah.
Like
That's what
I would
interview.
fucking love to see nothing but women's releases coming out of WNBA All-Star Weekend.
And they don't have to be signature basketball shoes. It can just be women's sneakers.
But also they dropped women, like I think Sabrina had some. I can't remember if Asia had some too this weekend. But I think Sabrina dropped this weekend too. And a part of this like warning label pack, like I feel like they can drop exclusive WNBA basketball shoes for WNBA All-Star Weekend. But also you can retro so many women's basketball shoes now. The way that like we kind of talked about last year about Nike going into the vault about shit, Nike basketball can do the same thing.
Yep.
There's a bunch of women's signature shoes or just women basketball in general, like they can go deep down into the vault and like I said, it's across all brands at this point, because we can do the same thing and have all these women shoes come out the same weekend too.
Yeah,
and I think that'd be so dope to see.
They need to put more energy into our shit, bro. Like,
but the way that they
keep, like, there needs to be more. Like, you guys need to show up for women's marketing the same way you do for men.
Yeah.
Absolutely, there's a huge lackluster.
And the way they keep saying like they want to tell her story, you know, they want to do stuff for her and all these her things. Okay, which I feel like we need to find a better,
first of all,
verb, a better
before
noun,
you
like
show up for
like,
her.
Like, please,
look, this my thing.
Part of me is getting tired of the her story stuff of it, and like I think we need a different word.
But like what? Then what?
Before you show up for her, you have to first show up in product. And if you can't give her good product, you're not showing up for her. Yeah. I feel like even this weekend, and we are very proud of everyone that got to be a part of this.
Oh, hell
but
yeah.
How much better would it have been if what they were doing for her had product that was a 10 out of 10 aligned with it. You know what I mean?
I get it,
and it was for us, and it was worn by us,
Yeah.
and us was coming out to actually buy the product.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It makes it 10 times better because people are engaged. People like want to be a part.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you're giving us some bullshit, like, I don't know, like like the Tianas, like, you know how I feel about that. Like, that's
we'll talk about that on Patreon too.
And that's what I was trying to like cut earlier.
Yeah,
to, like,
but
put all that on.
I'm not gonna go
we
specifically
will,
into that. But when you give us a shoe that's not that great, that no one cares about, right? And it ends up sitting, and then it ends up going to, you know, the outlets, and the stores have to send them back to the brands because they're not selling. It's like, did you really do your job? Did you show up for her? If like nobody's buying it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's any brand across the board. Any brand.
Because all these brands want to market her right now and all these things. But like, how about y'all really go head to head, toe to toe, and like this one? And I'm using WNBA All-Star Week as an example because we're getting off of NBA All-Star Weekend and how many releases always get pushed this weekend. Like if we really want to see who's about her, everyone do it for WNBA All-Star Weekend then. Yeah. Unless who comes out on top, you know.
Women's Month too. You can take months like Women's Month and roll out product if you don't want it to be basketball specific.
I haven't been to WNBA All Star to see what they're.
No, we have, but no one talks about their. Fucking
but they don't put that money into the product. Like unless there just so happens to be a signature shoe coming out at that time that like, you know, everyone's like pouring into. But like we don't see half the product that we see at like All Star Weekend. That's you know what I mean? And I get it. I understand that like there's a bigger market for it. To their data that they read, and they're like, well, why would we go invest this much money into something that we're not going to see, you know, any type of like, you know, I guess payback from it. But at the end of the day, it's like if you're not willing to take the risk and like actually make it happen, how do you ever know, you know? So you have to start somewhere. But I never feel like WNBA is like product driven half the damn time. It feels like it's,
and they need to change that.
Yeah,
especially if they want to tap into her so bad.
Camo Jordan 3.
Yeah, which was one of the lazy, no shade, but one of the laziest Jordans I had ever seen because they didn't even.
There was like never real.
They just slapped on the like material and kept it moving
because it was in Phoenix or something.
Yeah, and I get the storytelling, like completely get it, but it was very like lackluster and it was lazy. Like, cause you know you could have like, you know, had it in a specific area and then accentuated with like some other materials or like whatever. They literally wrapped the whole shoe and said, "Okay, here you go, girl."
Yeah.
So,
well, speaking of all that, we're gonna end on this note and bring everything else we want to talk about onto Patreon. There are some other shoes that came out this weekend that we want to dig deep into.
We want to get more into the women's side of this.
Yeah. And for that, you're going to have to subscribe to our Patreon. So make sure you do so. The lowest tier is $5. You can do that and support. Don't forget to also follow us on all of our other social media platforms. Sneaky Link Podcast on Instagram, Sneaky Link Pod on YouTube, audio platforms Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Sneaky Link Pod. And until next week, we will talk to y'all later.
As y'all know, Easy Otebar. Before he got his shoe, I don't know how many people know this, but Easy Otebar has always been a consultant with the brand. So the whole thing with Travis Scott, for instance, he has somebody like Easy Otebar to give him the game, even though Travis is already immersed, but he's there consulting him through this process. Why did we not have somebody like that with Tiana? And we brought this up last time that we said like, yo, when the next shoe comes out, she needs someone by her side that's going to be able to help her creative direct, if you may, because you need those insights. I don't care how fucking cool you are, what all you know, all of us, we all need insight and help at times with no matter what we do. So knowing that Jordan has access to people like Easy Otebar, and, you know, it's like, why are you not like leading her? You know what I'm saying? So
I will say she is one of the, out of all the women collaborators that they've gotten, she is the biggest.
Yeah, why her name is correct.
Yeah, exactly.
Her name is.
She's won a fucking global
Golden
Globe.
Yeah,
you know, she's on her way to having a fucking what the hell is it called?
Oscar.
No. The when you get all of them.
EGOT.
Yeah, an EGOT. Like, how is it that I don't put her in the top collaborators?
Oh, at all.
You know,
at all.
It also goes back to us saying that, like, just because of your name or whatever, like,
your name don't sell shit.
Yeah, exactly.